Hello, everyone. It's William here at Allegory Gallery. Happy Thursday. We're almost hitting that end of the week here today. So I hope everything is going great for you all. It's been a crazy busy day. I had some virtual appointments earlier today, came into the store, worked on a few things. We're getting some more things into the online store soon. Working hard on that. We got our helpers working, taking pictures, adding new items to the online store. So we'll see some new things popping up there for you soon. Today, though, we're going to look at some new charms that we just got in. We have some silver charms, some bronze charms. Whenever we do these, everyone really seems to love them. So we got some more in. Some of these are kind of I'm looking at them now. Some of them are Halloween themed. Some of them are not. I did not get through processing all of them. So we're going to do the first batch of them today, and we'll see. Either we'll get the next batch in the online store or we'll show them here on video. We'll see what goes on and how much time we have through the week here. We're almost at the end. So I'm going to show you 10, 14 or so charms today. And like I said, these are sterling silver, bronze charms, really great. We got some great prices on some of these, so I think you're going to love them. But first, as we usually do, I'd like to check and see how everyone out there is doing. I see Julie is here. Hello, Julie. Hello, Amy, Marianne, and Robin. Thank you all for joining us. How's your day going? My day has been a blur. I had those meetings, virtual meetings earlier today. And like I said, came into the store and started working on some things, doing some posts. We had to pay some vendors for some things and some things that are going on at Star Cottage Studio. We had to get set up for phase 3 of our electrical upgrades at Star Cottage Studio. And I'm just going to throw out here, if you'd like to follow us at Star Cottage Studio, please go over to facebook.com/Star Cottage Studio and check us out there. We're also on Instagram at Star Cottage Studio, so you can check us out there as well. Andrew is saying new kits should drop tonight. He's been busy working on kits day in and day out here over the last few days. He's been building kits, so we're going to have new kits hitting the online store. Should be tonight. We'll see, as long as we have no technical issues of any sort. And so that's awesome. Hello to Brooke out there. Thank you for joining us. Marianne's having a lazy day, a delightfully lazy day. That's nice. I need one of those. But yes, so phase 3 of electric is going to happen at Star Cottage Studio soon. That should be the last phase of the electrical issues that we have to deal with, at least until we start bringing in plumbing. And then that starts a whole new round of electrical things. But this should get Andrew hopefully in his studio and everything kind of where we want it electrical wise for that to happen. So very excited about that. And let's see here. What's everyone saying? Amy got to have breakfast with a friend that just moved back to town this morning. It was nice, and I got to learn things about the brain I didn't know before. That's awesome. I like reading about the brain. I learned stuff about the brain. Some of my favorite books. Diane's asking, did you miss the big rains? Maybe. We had some rain here. I don't think we had as much as some people did, but there are a lot of basements that are now flooded here in Western Pennsylvania from what I've seen from our friends and our timelines. Luckily, knock on wood, ours did okay and we are okay. We're kind of up on a hill, so it makes it a little bit easier for us, but we're very lucky in that case. That was one of the things when we purchased our house. We tried to make sure that we did not have a river or anything flowing through our basement. We almost purchased a house that did. We found out they did some construction around that house and it created new waterways apparently right through the basement. So one of our big goals when we purchased our house was to make sure the basement actually stayed dry. And thank goodness, luckily ours does. We probably have to do some new coats of some sealer and things down there at some point here in the next year or two to make sure that stays that way. But we've been okay, but there was a lot of rain. My over where my mom lives, however, they did get a lot more rain, I think, than we did even here. And that's only like 30 or 40 minutes away. So there was a lot of rain around, but I think we missed the quote unquote big rains. We didn't get anything like what seemed to be happening in like New York or down south. So that's good. That's good for us. Andrew says, anyone want to finish painting my ceiling at the cottage? Yeah, if you know anyone around this local area who wants to do kind of handiwork jobs, we've got a few that we would rather not do ourselves, if at all possible, because we're not necessarily great at doing those things. And Andrew says, we've got to fix up the basement for your new pottery wheel. Yes, we've got to make sure the basement is good. The pottery wheel, if you didn't see my public post on my timeline on Facebook, I got a pottery wheel. I don't think I talked about this yesterday, or did I? No, because we did the other. See, my days are all running together. So I got a pottery wheel. It's about 10 to 12 weeks delayed on shipping. So it won't be for another 10 to 12 weeks until I see that. So we have some time to clean up the basement. We try and keep our basement fairly clean. We don't use it just for storage like some people, but we do our laundry down there, and we try to keep it fairly, not crazy packed up. So it shouldn't be too bad. It's just a matter of actually kind of letting go of some of the things that we do have stored down there that really could just be gotten rid of or given to somebody. Sometimes it's just that matter of letting go. So we have some things that we need to let go of from the basement so I can fit in my pottery wheel and start working on a kind of pottery studio down there. So I'm excited about that. We'll see how it goes. I was really excited to work on pottery when we took our classes, and hopefully that holds up. And I have a lot to learn about it. But if you missed yesterday's live that we did, it was kind of an impromptu. I was asked just the night before on Tuesday night if we would come in and do a quick live to announce the photography, the art opening by Tiffany Newsma, Radio Reform. And I said, sure, of course we'll do it. So it was kind of an around the town short, I called it. And maybe we'll do some more of those shorts because I think that's a nice way of letting people know what's going on in town. You don't always see what's happening. And if we can do these little shorts for other businesses and things like that, I think it would be fun. But anyway, after that short, I was talking to Mandy, who owns Main Exhibit Gallery, and that's where we took our pottery classes. And she can actually order a lot of the stuff I'm going to need. Like they order clay, they order the glazes and things. So she said she's happy to put it on her order if I ever want anything. So that makes it super easy to get some stuff and kind of because I don't know what clay we actually used in the class. So it's easy to tell Mandy, hey, I just want the clay we used in the class so I can use some more. So she knows all about that. So that'll be easier for me to get more things. Let's see, what is Andrew also saying here? Andrew's talking about the Star Cottage studio. He's okay with doing some things, but my shoulder gets murderized. Yeah, painting upside down. Not easy. And I'm I have weird circulation in my shoulders. If I fall asleep with my hands like above my head, both arms will be completely asleep. So I have a really hard time doing things that's painting above me or holding my hands up for any long period of time. And I don't know why. It's always been a thing with me. So yeah, if I fall asleep like this, my arms will be completely numb, both of them. So I've done that a few times. I've learned my lesson. And I don't know what it is, but I have weird circulation that way. It kinks something up in there when I raise my hand like that. So this is definitely not a thing that I'm good at doing. So if there are handy people out there who would like to do something who are local, please hit us up and let us know, and we can see about getting you some work. Cindy says, wow, that's awesome. I love doing pottery. I really liked it too, and I'm excited. We'll see how much I do or how much it gets done. But yeah, it should be fun, I think. So Andrew says, anyone need a magnifier machine? Yeah, we got this thing from my grandmother's property. She had it looks like a TV kind of, and there's a platform that it's really for reading books. So you put the book on the platform, and I think there's things to hold it down, and then it magnifies the page and displays the page up on the kind of computer monitor. So it's a pretty large machine, but definitely if there's someone local who could use something like that, if they have somebody who is hard of seeing or just would like it for any reason. We thought we would use it for classes here. We thought we could put things in there and magnify them, kind of like an overhead projector in a way, if any of you know what those are. But we just have never used it. So I hate to just throw it out, but if there is anyone local who's looking for something like that, let us know too. We'll be happy to pass it on to somebody who could use it. Let's see. Debbie says, that is so cool. I love pottery. Yes, yes, yes. I'm excited for it. Diane, wow, pottery will have fun. I'm hoping to have fun. Andrew says, if you don't use it, I will, right? Nothing's going to go to waste. We can recreate that scene from Ghost. I don't know about that. But that's, of course, everyone thinks of Ghost, right? When you talk about pottery. Oh, let's see. Oh no, Amy has to go. So sorry to miss you, but definitely watch the replay if you want to check out some of these charms that we have going here today. Cynthia says, I can hand build all day, but spinning pots isn't my jam. That's one. I've never done the hand building. I've only done the spinning. So I'm excited for that. So yeah. Hello, Susan. Thank you for tuning in. So how is everyone out there? We've been busy. We've been very busy. I think we're going to a class tomorrow in Pittsburgh. We're going to do some paper making, learning some paper making. That is something, you know, you watch these often enough. You know, I love paper and pens and stationery and all that stuff. So I've always wanted to learn how to make paper. So we are going to Contemporary Craft tomorrow to learn how to make paper from hops. I think that's what it is, beer hops. So, and of course they're going to have some beer there and some snacks. Of course I don't drink, but I'm sure Andrew will enjoy that. And I'll be the safe driver home. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm very interested in learning how to make paper this way. So we'll find that out tomorrow. So that's a fun thing we're doing. And I think that's about it. So let's go ahead, and if you're all ready, let's get started looking at these charms today. Again, we like it when you chat. If you are new here, if you're just watching, if you're out there on YouTube, if you're out there on Facebook, please feel free to comment. Please feel free to chat. Please feel free to chat with each other even on here. Because if not, if I don't see comments going or things moving or likes happening or loves happening, I like to see those, they float around, you know, when you hit the like or love. But if I don't see those, then I think I might be boring everyone to death. So I don't want to do that. So keep those comments coming, keep those likes happening. I'm going to do our plug here right now. Please share this video. If you're on YouTube, please hit that share. If you're on Facebook, please hit that share. Let people know we exist. Let people know that we go live at 5 almost every single weekday. Also, please, of course, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Subscribe or follow us or like us on Facebook. You know, all those are free ways that you can show your support and let us know that we're doing things that you like. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to flip the camera around here real quick. Maybe real quick, not as quick as real quick, but fairly quickly. I'm going to flip the camera around. There we go. Let's get this sorted. My stand is always a little crooked these days. And what did I do with my penny? I had my penny. I'll be right back. I'm going to get another penny. Okay. Yeah, I had a penny ready for today, and then I moved stuff to get this live ready, and then I must have moved it somewhere else. Okay, let's see. Andrew says, I haven't had a beer in ages. So you're going to get to have some tomorrow if you want them. I see a few loves coming up. Thank you, everyone out there who's hitting that love sign, that love button, that like button, that share button. Okay, let's see. Susan says, my hubs loves beer. Despite having grown up in a big beer city, I never acquired a taste for it. Cynthia says, same. And same here. I have never liked beer. I don't know. I cannot acquire a taste for it. Now I don't drink any alcohol, so there you go. That's all out the door anyway, but or out the window, whatever they say, right? Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on here. First charm. First charm is, I'm going to bring this camera down even further because these are little and I don't need all this space. First charm is this wonderful moon phase cauldron in sterling. This wonderful cauldron in sterling. And if you would like to purchase any of these, we do not have these in the online store yet. I'm working on it. We're working on it, but they're not there yet. So for this video, you're getting to see everything first before we get them on the online store, before we even got any pictures taken for these. So if you would like these, please send us a message if you're on Facebook. Go to the About Us section on Facebook and hit that message button and let us know which you would like and how many of each you would like. Please also include your mailing address and your email address. Now, if you're on YouTube, you can go ahead and send us an email with all of that information, okay? And there's our email address. I put it up on the screen for you. Cynthia says, that's cute. It is very cute. I love these little cauldrons. We don't have many of these. So remember, quantities are limited. We have generally about 3 only of each of these that I'm going to show you today. So if you want them, let us know. This charm is $20 and it is sterling silver. Okay. All right. Let's put this away. And sorry for the delay in moving from piece to piece, but I want to make sure I get these all packaged up the right way again. Now this one, I love this one. Let's see if I can get the bag open. And this is a lovely sterling silver moth. Now this is definitely a moth. It has the big little body and then it has those big antennas, right? What would be a fluffy antenna on a moth? So this is a sterling silver moth charm or pendant. And this would be $21. $21. You know, we're working in sterling here. So prices are up a little higher than some of our normal charms that we have when we bring in, like the charms we showed you earlier, I think earlier this week or maybe late last week for Halloween. Those were more inexpensive because they are generally pewter based. These are sterling, so they're a little more expensive. So these are $21 each, but still a really good deal on those. Cynthia says that one would be fun to tape the back and put resin in the spaces. Yes, you could fill those holes, right? You could fill those holes. Make it a colorful moth if you wanted to. Okay. Is this bag going to open or tear? There we go. Next up, we have a wooden feather. It's a wooden feather charm with a sterling cap. Beautiful charms. Let me just show you this a little bit up close again. See if we can get the camera to zoom in. These are hand-carved wooden feathers with a sterling cap. And these are $18.50. $18.50. All right, and again, if you'd like to purchase anything from this video, please, if you're on Facebook, just send us a message through the Facebook Messenger to Allegory Gallery and let us know which ones you'd like. If you take a screenshot, that's perfect. That's an easy way to do it. Most of these I'll have an idea of what you want just by a description though, if you don't know how to take a screenshot. But I do recommend learning how to take a screenshot from Google for your device so that you can always purchase with us, because sometimes we do require the screenshot. And there we have this beautiful Beautiful feather. So just send that screenshot to us. Make sure you give us your mailing address, your email address as well. Let us know the quantities you want, and we can ship those out to you if you catch it in time before everyone else, because we do go in the order received. Now, we do also, if you're on, we accept emails if you're on YouTube or if you're on Facebook, but it's easier on Facebook Messenger. But if you're on YouTube, send us an email with all that information, the screenshot or description, the quantity, and your shipping address. All right. Next up, we have a silver sugar skull. What's Andrew saying here? Oh, Susan says, I have a glass of wine once in a while, but add an ice cube to cut the acid. That's sacrilege to wine fanciers. And it's true. Do what you want. We have a winery, and the winemaker was caught in the act of filling up one of those big 7-Eleven cups with ice and a bottle of wine. She says, I do whatever the hell I want. You don't like it, turn around and go home. Exactly. And she was such fun. She was a lot of fun. It was one of the local wineries, and she ran it. And she just did what she wanted. She wanted ice in her wine. She put ice in her wine, right? She liked it better that way. So there's the sterling sugar skull charm. And these are only $9. Isn't that crazy? $9. So if you'd like these, go ahead and take a screenshot or send us a description. All right. Andrew got some good deals on these. Good deals on these. And, oops, I just need to check something real quick, because I'm not sure if these are bronze. I wanted to make sure these are bronze because they are more of a matte than the shiny bronze I'm used to seeing from them. So we have the bronze sugar skull, and that's the same size as the silver, but in bronze, and this is $8 instead of $9. Andrew said they're discontinued. So if you like the sugar skulls, get them before they're sold out. Yes. Many of these items, I guess I should have said that, many of these items are discontinued, which is why we got good prices on a lot of them. So if you do like these, be sure to grab them. And that's, Andrew says it looks like gold. That's why I had to check to make sure it wasn't gold plated, but these are bronze. That's what the invoice says. So bronze sugar skulls look like gold, only $8 each. Sugar skull charms would be perfect for a bracelet, says Tracy. They would. And remember, Day of the Dead and Halloween, all that good stuff's coming up. So be sure to get yours now. Now, next up, we have the smaller version of the silver sugar skull charm. Whoops, dropped the bag. And these are only $5.50. $5.50. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Andrew said, I made a charm bracelet with a bunch of these sterling silver charms, and it was so cute. Teresa's joining in. Thank you for joining us, Teresa. Andrew says, I love a good charm bracelet. I know. I don't see people wearing charm bracelets as much anymore, especially coming into the store. And I don't know why. I think they're so much fun, and they're such a good way to tell your own personal story, right? But some people are not wearing them as much anymore. Now, I'm going to make sure. I was running late to start this today because I was chatting with some people and I didn't do my due diligence here with figuring out, making sure these are bronze versus gold. So next up, whoops, as I flip it over, this is a bronze Lotus charm, small bronze Lotus charm, $4.50. Cynthia says charm bracelets, they come and go in fashion. They do. But I think it's just such a great way to tell your personal history and to collect things that you enjoy. I think more people should do them again, wear them again. So bronze, tiny bronze Lotus charm. Trying to get it here so that the camera can actually see without too much reflection. $4.50. All right. Now, let me see. I think this one might be in gold. I can find it here. Maybe. Nope. Bronze. See, didn't even have to look. Should have just kept going. There we go. Bronze lightning bolt. How cool is that? How cool is that? Andrew said, our friend Ann Choi showed us this charm bracelet from Girls Travels Across Europe, and it was so cool. One of the charms had a tiny Eiffel Tower, tiny glass bead, and she said, look into it. And I was like, what? And there were like 12 tiny scenes from Paris. It was like reverse photography where they shrunk the image. That's really cool. Teresa got her third package from us this week. Nice. Thank you so much for your orders. So here we have the bronze lightning bolt. The hole goes through that way. And I think these are super cute. Bronze lightning bolts are $9 each. $9 each. Andrew says, y'all like David Bowie or Harry Potter? Here you go. Lightning bolt. So $9 each only. We only have a few of them available. So definitely be sure to grab yours if you want them. If I can get it back in the bag. There we go. And next up, or the flash, Andrew says, right? Lots of reasons to use lightning bolts, right? Hello, Molly. Thank you for joining in. Next up, we have this bronze tree charm. Trying to get it there. So we have overhead light here. So it's hard sometimes to get these to show without too much reflection. But these are beautiful little bronze tree charms. And these are $4.50. $4.50, just like the small Lotus charms were. So if you're interested in that, again, you can take a screenshot or send us a description. If you're on Facebook, please message us using the Facebook Messenger. If you're on YouTube, I put the email up there that you can send us an email. Send us those descriptions or screenshots along with the quantity of the item you want, your shipping address, and your email address. Okay. Alrighty. Next up, this one I absolutely love. It's my second favorite, I think. Well, third favorite maybe of this batch. I have a lot of favorites. This is a horse, a galloping horse, and it has the moon and stars in it. In the top part, and then the bottom part is a mountain range, if you can see that. So we have the mountains here in the horse body, and then the moon and stars up above. And this is silver and bronze. You see the moon and the one star is bronze. Silver and bronze horse charm, galloping horse, $29 only. $29. That is such an intricate design and beautiful work. Plus it's in silver and bronze for only $29. Beautiful, beautiful work on that charm. All right. Let's see, what do we have next? What do we have next? We have this sterling bird. Whoops. As it flips over. Sterling bird charm or pendant. Very detailed. You can even see the eyes. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. It's hard to focus on things this small. You can see the eyes and the beak there. And the bird here. Sterling. And this is $22.50. $22.50 if you're interested in that. Andrew says, Cynthia and I have been talking about going down for a week and carving a bunch of wax and doing some castings. Maybe we'll make fixings for a charm bracelet. There you go. Molly, you have missed probably over half. So you definitely want to check out the replay. And these are all screenshots. These are not in the online store yet. We're working on it. And what doesn't sell will end up in the online store soon. But we're just not there quite yet. All right. So there's that one. We have about 3 more to go. Let's do this one next. I think you'll all like this one a lot. This is a cozy cat. A cozy cat. Look at that little cat all rolled up into a ball. Susan says, my wonderful Smokey cat just jumped up on me. Like Smokey knew a cat was coming up, right? Here's the cat. Cozy cat rolled up into a cat ball. And this is a sterling charm or pendant. You know, if you just put these on a silver chain, you could just hang them just like a pendant, or you can use them as a charm. They're small enough. And this one is $23. $23. We only have 3 available. Andrew said it looks like our Barnaby. It's true. He curls up like that. Susan says he did know, right? He did know. So I love this one. Sterling silver, cozy cat, charm or pendant, $23. $23. Nice. Marianne's cat just jumped up on the bed too, it looks like. See? They know. They know. Cat's coming up. All right. Next to last. If you liked the horse with the mountains and the sky theme, you might love this one. The turtle. You have a turtle with mountains below and the bronze star and moon. So sterling with bronze charm. This is the turtle. Isn't that a myth? The turtle, is it a Native American myth? The turtle carried the world or something? I don't know. Tortoise. Andrew says tortoise, turtle, tortoise. I know they're not the same, right? So these are $26.75 for these, and there are only 3 available. $26.75. Only 3 of those available. If you'd like one, send us a message or send us an email. All right, and the last one, Andrew says it's Chinese. See, I wasn't sure. I thought the tortoise was Native American. I must be wrong. Come on. These ones are stapled. I have to get the staple out first. Okay, and the last one for today, we have a sterling survivor. Sterling cursive survivor pendant. It has attachments on both sides, but you could let it dangle if you wanted to, or you could wear it like this. This is a sterling survivor pendant. And that's $6.50 each. We do have more than 3. I'm not sure how many of these we have, but more than 3. So if you are or you know someone who is a survivor, you can grab these. All right. So $6.50 for that if you're interested. I should have brought out my tray instead of this. This is kind of blending. These are all blending into my gray background. But hopefully you could see them okay. If not, you can always watch the replay to grab anything that you missed or check out anything that you missed. And that is all I've got for today. Like I said, we were busy here talking to people today and really working on some paperwork and things like that. So I did not get a chance to do as much as I wanted to as far as sorting everything for this live. But definitely wanted to show you a few things and get a few things out here for you so you would have something to look at for our live today. And we'll be working on more. I'm not sure what's going to happen tomorrow because we are going to be in Pittsburgh for our class tomorrow. We'll probably be closing the store a half hour earlier, so if you're local, but we'll post about that tomorrow morning on our Facebook timeline so everyone knows. But yeah, so I'm not sure if we'll have our live tomorrow. We may do something from Pittsburgh if we have enough time, but otherwise, this may be it for the week. Andrew's going to have some kits coming up tonight. He's working on a lot of kits if you're just tuning in or if you just tuned in partially through. You didn't hear that announcement, but we hope to have kits in the online store, new ones tonight. So that's exciting. I'm excited about that. And yeah, so that's what I've got today. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. And if we don't see you here tomorrow, we hope you have a wonderful weekend. Maybe if we miss Friday, maybe I'll do something on Saturday. We'll see. All right. So thank you all for tuning in. You have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you back here tomorrow, Saturday, or Monday. All right. Have a great one, everybody. Bye now.